Okay, so we're gonna talk about the real time that I reacted. It's not a real time, but we're I'm just gonna say what I didn't like about the Jubilee. What about Jubilee and Dean Withers? I guess it was Dean Withers versus 20 MAGA women, and so this is basically me stating what I didn't like, and that's pretty much it. Okay, so what I didn't like is that Lori didn't answer the claim right away and chose a different argument to make. And then she said, oh, like, what is the definition of the woman? I'm not, like, seriously, it's so crazy, it's so weird. But I mean, we already know it's a biological female. Okay, yeah, and women keep downplaying themselves when they are saying men. And then the most cringiest thing that I've heard on Jubilee was men are strong like Trump. Like, no, men are men. They're not strong. They don't need to be strong like Trump. You don't need to. A man shouldn't have to be strong like somebody else. A man's gonna be strong the way that he's built by genetics. That's how they're gonna be strong. They don't need to be like Trump. Okay, it is so upsetting. And I'm like, and they keep mentioning Trump and won't get into the point. They won't start and finish their argument. And sometimes they change it a whole lot. Um, and then there's like, what are the relevant differences between men and women that make men better at leading than women? And then, I mean, obviously, no one cares about anyone. Anyone shouldn't care about mentioning our blood cycles, our monthly blood cycles. It's disgusting. Nobody asked for it. No one wants that question to be about, because it has nothing to do with the claims that are being said. It is so weird. And yes, I had to write them down because it was a long video. For a long video, it was way too long, and it was so painful to see and to hear. Yeah. So Dean said, do you think women should lose the right to vote? Obviously, it's an absolute no. It is a no, thank you. I don't want to lose my right to vote. Yeah, sure. I mean, there should be more tests. I mean, at least an IQ test that you are capable of making at least basic understanding and aware of your environment. It was so bad, guys. I'm not gonna lie. It was so bad. I lost brain cells because of this. It was so bad. They couldn't really get to the point. And then yes, I had to have a whole list because obviously it was an hour-long video, and I'm like, okay, it can't be that bad. But no, it was bad. 20 women. Don't make up the other women here at MAGA, but it was definitely terrible. It was definitely a terrible take. I mean, trust me when I say this. I don't see any black women or any Mexicans or any other people that can actually bring to the table. And then I gotta say it, for me, I hate the words strong alpha males. We already debunked this. Why is it still a thing? You shouldn't want to. I mean, like, who cares of you being a strong alpha male? You know what's crazy? A man should be a man, a woman should be a woman. I understand that I am a woman and I love being a woman, okay? Just like you're a man, you should love being a man. We both know that we have different roles and different, like structures, in our bodies, right? If I say that I could lift more than a man, cap, You're lying. You know, I cannot lift more than an average male can. It's not factual. Yeah, sure, I would want to be strong, but no, I'm sorry. Like, men are stronger. I hate to break it to you, but they are. And now there's some women that can hold their own, but at the end of the day, yeah, men knows how to fight, and they know how to. It's crazy. And I mean, I got some other points about that, but oh my lord, it's terrible. So yeah, just love yourself. Love the way that God created you, and that's it. um so yeah, and they keep interrupting Dean, and I'm like, I mean, seriously, I would rather him give his take first and then I respond. And it was a back and forth thing, and people want to talk fast and calm down. You have time. And yeah, sure, 20 to 30 minutes, it may not seem like a whole lot, but it is. Just calm down, ask, and tell your basically not the opinions, but your own facts of what you heard, and that's it. That's all you gotta do, is to give them facts. And if Jubilee wants to fact check you, then okay. But they kept on interrupting him. And then another time of them downplaying themselves because of them being a woman. You can fail and you can succeed, okay? And it's okay. Yeah, it's not an argument who's stronger or not. I mean, and then the stat 23-27, gross. This lady is saying or implying that it's okay to look at young girls or ladies. If she didn't say that, she definitely was implying it. Because I guess Dean says that Donald Trump is a pedo, which I disagree with, obviously. And yeah, I cannot believe this lady would say this. It is so disgusting. It's not okay to look at girls inappropriately. Doesn't matter what age you are. I mean, it does matter what age, but what I'm trying to say, it doesn't matter who is in the room. If you look at a girl inappropriately, that is bad. It is a red flag. And now, it is, this is a man versus a child. So, I mean, you gotta be really careful with this argument that this lady has. It was so disgusting, guys. I was like, you cannot bring the most, I hate to say it, but I don't want to be mean, but they brought the most unintelligent people in Jubilee to start a debate. It was insane. You should not say this at all. At all. Why are you implying that it's okay to look at young girls? It's not okay. It is a red, huge flag. Now, I mean, if you're looking at a grown woman, okay, sure. But this is a child that we're talking about here. So this lady has, I mean, it happened. It happened already. She didn't have to be careful, but she should have. And they're still interrupting, and I say it's a nightmare. It's a nightmare of how they were interrupting Dean Withers. Yeah, and then one lady is like, oh, anyone wants to get in with Donald Trump. I'm like, no, not me. I don't want to be with Donald Trump. I mean, yeah, sure, I support the guy, but to be in bed with him, gross, okay? You have no right to say everybody in the room, or at least in the room, of course, they obviously, hate to break it to you, whoever's married with those ladies, that's a crazy statement. Like, don't talk, like, do not talk with other women, okay? Do not put words into their mouths, and especially mine. I mean, I would not be with Donald Trump. It's crazy. And I said that she's the lady with the large balloon that looks like a rain jacket. You know, it's crazy. So yeah, I said they're interrupting all the time, and then both sides are wrong. If you can't fact check without fearing for your own life, it's wrong. It's wrong. So when I'm saying about fact checking, let's say, like, if you say a fact and I, or like, say if you say an opinion, right, and I fact check you, well, they'll say something like, well, I that you need to be kirked or something like that, or you need to, be, any other threats on the way, and then you're fearing for your own life because now they're doxing you, now they're trying to come after your job and do all this crazy nonsense because they can't seem to grasp on the facts. And it's terrible. Both sides are wrong. That's all I gotta say. We got both sides that are radical, both sides that are stupid, that they're unintelligent, they can't seem to form an argument that can basically get through the point of what they're saying. And I say, what does the Bill of Rights should have anything to do with abortion? So, and I say doctors do exist. That's stupid to believe that doctors are the problem. Talk about insurance, and yeah, I say most of the time doctors do want to help, but it's the insurance that needs to accept it or not. And trust me when I say this, insurance, and no end, just irritates me. They irritate me because they are the people who should cover for you, that you are the payee of that said insurance. You pay for them to help you, not the other way around. But it happens. It sucks. The system is corrupted. That's just my stance on it. So stand 4817. Oh yeah, that's when I had to stop here. I had to stop here at 4817. And then my brain feels foggy at 2 times the speed. I had to watch it 2 times the speed. If you go to your settings, right, there's like a little, like, if I go to settings here on YouTube, you could definitely look at one of these things, and then you can go to what is it, playback speed. Definitely look at there, and then you could definitely adjust it. I had to watch it 2 times the speed, and yes, for an hour long, it was a very long time for me to watch. It was definitely terrible. I was like they couldn't have anyone else to bring to the table and actually say, look, we got brown people, we got black people, we got other people with different backgrounds and races, and now we get to share, right? So it's crazy, guys. So we'll see you guys later. Peace.